UMass Minutemen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Redhawks will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Minutemen offense takes the field, and they'll go to work first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Fighting off the defender. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. Trying to get the corner. Inside the 45. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead.
Oh, he's got some space. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Moves away as he feels pressure. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard 25-yard line. So the Red Hawks offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside and speed, take the top off a defense, catch.
Turning it on! Bust through behind his pad. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Red Hawks! He would not be denied.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you've got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling help lead to that long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UMass offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The quarterback will keep it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but into the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's good. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move the stakes.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The offense changing the play. To the air. It's Hairston. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
That's caught. It's good. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Got room at the 35. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. He'll do the rest and make big gains.
The Minutemen picked up a chunk on the ground. Let's see what they do here. They'll go to the toss. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish their run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. Has to get there to move the sticks. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down UMass. No problem for the offense there. They just took care of business.
And you practice these situations nowadays, you know you're going to go for them fourth most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very confident. You're ready to rock and roll when they get the first down.
And he'll be shoved out of bounds right at the 4-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on third down. To the air, it's Graves. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
I love the aggressive nature there by the offensive play caller, too. He's not just playing it safe, get a few yards, center the ball, help our field goal kicker out. He's trying to move the sticks through.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minutemen. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives him a 3-point lead at 10-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Give to the back. Creates a little room. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Red Hawks are in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Red Hawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. That's caught. It's Griffin. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Looking to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball. Let's talk for a second about Miami of Ohio. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
The Red Hawks decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands.
There he goes. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. He now has 85 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adapting. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Now the toss. Got the first down and still on his feet. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. Here's the pressure. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll leave it with him. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Throws to the back. Complete downfield. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
And I'd love to see this offense be physical like this to finish the first half. Like, you're up by 3, put a good first half together. Going into the half right here, got a chance to make this a 2-score game. And I want to chew a lot of this clock. I don't want to give them a lot, so if we can run the football, be consistent, and add to our lead before the half.
He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. Looking to scramble. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Gets the back moving. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UMass. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to pass. It's Quinn. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab deep. Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Miami.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UMass offense returns to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Graves. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets enough. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
Pulls it in. It's Fisher. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Fires to the big fella. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Oh, the receiver is going to hate watching film and watching that play back because that was a touchdown, and he dropped it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Hairston. Got a man. It's Fisher. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Fisher. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top. Dances away to buy time. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Let's go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, UMass! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Catch in the middle. It's Green. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Redhawks want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Quinn. Shoots it to the left. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hey, you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Using his feet. That is sucked out. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. UMass has a long, long way to go here on third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He uncorks one deep. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Rides to back and leaves it. He breaks a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. On the option. Here's the handoff. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Redhawks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Instead of running the traditional option where the running back is the pitch man, nice job by the offense, getting creative, getting a way to get their speedster, a playmaker, a receiver the football in space, and he does the rest.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. The UMass offense returns to the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Dropping back, it's Graves. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football. Great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Off the play fake. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The Redhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Runs through the tackle. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Redhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll ride the hot hand. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, the ground game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Quinn. Moving out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Hawks have their offense in high gear. Touchdown, Miami! They take the lead with the 6. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Florida is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in the Swamp. They're up by 4 over Alabama. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. Quick toss. Gets it past the marker. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Got a little space. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
UMass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
And some room to work. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Looking downfield, it's Graves. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll cut the lead to 1, 28-27. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Clay. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Redhawks moving quickly to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Clay. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those 1st downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in 1st downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple 1st downs together, get one of those long drives going.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And off to Jones. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Red Hawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll move the tight end. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Red Hawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Runs through a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Red Hawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Trying play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Dropping back, it's Quinn. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Redhawks line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Hood. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Hood. Turning it on. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch him. There's so many ways to use him, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
The Minutemen come to the line on third and short. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Really good job by this defense, man. Fourth down and short. Great job playing the quarterback first. That's the most important part of the option. Don't let him get downhill. Now it gets to the pitch man. It gets a little bit outside. They run to the football and get the big stop on fourth down.
And here we go. Down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Finds a little space. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that fourth down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by one possession.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a...
Touchdown, Minutemen! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. The Red Hawks will punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The UMass offense returns to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big...
There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Minutemen. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. They're trailing by 11 to Alabama.
Looking for a man. It's Quinn.
We'll keep an eye on things until the...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. On the option. Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but 3rd and short, they get the yardage they need, and they move the sticks.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Try to get it to the edge. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking for a man. It's Quinn. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And they spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Second down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking for the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Quinn. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to...
Unleashes one deep. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running.